Welcome back, everybody. Out here on a beautiful Florida afternoon, back in the old piney woods of Volusia County. October, beautiful weather out. We had a hurricane a couple weeks ago. That fucking sucked. But that brought in fall time with a vengeance here, so we got all kinds of new stuff blooming. And right here, we have a beautiful variety of Liatris with the little sweat bee pollinating it. Look at them go there. Cool little metallic little sweat bee. Now there's a lot of species of Liatris here in Florida, you know. I'm gonna have to key this one out later with some more descriptive pictures. But there's a lot of it. And the butterflies love this stuff. Yeah, there's like a different little pollinator on every little flower here. And it's really cool because all these Liatris like to grow around carnivorous plants, which is cool for me because that's usually what I'm looking for. Let's see what else we can find. Stopped off at another roadside site here to look at all these beautiful Liatris. Man, look at that guy. Now, you know, once I get back in internet service, this thing should be pretty easy to key out. Oh my god, look at the little frog sitting in it. Now that right there is a native Florida tree frog. We have a lot of invasive tree frogs. But that's the good guy. Just chilling in a Liatris. That's adorable. All kinds of trichomes and hairs all over this plant. Really cool. There's a lot of them. Here's one that's a little bit of a lighter bloom. Little floristic diversity. Really cool. One more look at Mr. Frog here. Oh man, that's cute. So here we got two native stick bugs banging in a plant that seems to have all kinds of weird burrows all over it. Yep, the big female and her little tiny male counterpart on her back. Cool Florida stick bug. And these guys stink too when you pick them up. Pretty cool find. Yeah. That's a weird critter right there. Alright, it sounds like we got a storm rolling in, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, well, not really. It's only like the second time it's rained since the hurricane came. But, let's see, what we got down here? Look at all these guys. Huh, bit of a Dr. Seuss plant right here. It's a species of lycopod. Extremely old lineage of plant. And they're growing down here amongst the Drosera capillaris. It's just a cool little site. Little lycopod noodles. Super cool plant. And they love that edge of the wet ditch habitat. Let's see what else loves the edge of the wet ditch. Another little tiny little carnivore here. The bloom of Utricularia subulata. Doing all of his carnivory down there in the mud. And he's growing with cute little populations of Drosera capillaris. Even though this is like one of the most common carnivorous plants you can find in Florida, I never get tired of them. They're just too cool looking. Let's see what else we can find. And down here we got a lot of little Sarracenia minor, still looking good late in the season. There must have been a good seed dispersal event here. There's a lot of little tiny plants. Good sign for the future. Looking very phallic as usual. Yep, just growing right in his little moss clump with his little lichen buddies. And his little Drosera buddies. Sorry about that focusing there. Uh-oh. Here's another flower I see a lot around here. Another one I'm going to have to key out because there's a lot of them. This is a variety of Lobelia. Cute little flower there. Get all the shit out of the way for you. And these guys come, you know, in a very wide range of colors. You get them pink like this. They come almost white. Sometimes you'll find them almost purple. I promise I will broaden my botany knowledge outside of orchids and carnivorous plants for you guys. But I know it's Lobelia. Let's get up closer there. Ah, that's a cool flower structure. Alright, on we go. Oh, check it out. Someone threw a tire in the swamp. That's always cool. And right in the middle of that tire, there is a Utricularia blooming. I guess the Utricularia doesn't mind the pollution. And here we got a beautiful viceroy butterfly. Yeah, he's gone. Monarch mimic. So here we got a pretty cool plant. This right here is Cicuta maculata, or the water hemlock. This is one of the most toxic plants in North America. Chew on this leaf, it will fucking kill you. And it won't be a nice death. It won't be quick either. Yeah, water hemlock. Got all kinds of pollinators buzzing around it. Yeah, inauspicious plant though. You know, you wouldn't think that this thing could kill you, but nature's full of surprises. Here we got another common wildflower I always see out in the bogs when I'm looking for Sarracenia. I'm still getting new at identifying stuff like this. I believe this is Lobelia glandulosa because of those sticky glands all over the buds of the flowers there. Very variable too. You'll see them in like oh, that looks better now that I'm in the shadow. You'll see them like bluish, almost like this sometimes, purplish, pink. Very variable. Another wetland wildflower. Almost look like little orchids. See if I can get up close. Yeah. Cute little striping on the bottom petals. I like it. Oh, getting windy. Next thing. And I know the rest of the country right now, most of their Sarracenia are going night-night. Betty bye time for the Sarracenia. But down here in Florida, old Sarracenia minor gets confused sometimes and decides to put out blooms in November. Yeah, oh, well, all the petals are falling off, so I guess he's a little spent, but still. And a lot of these plants are putting up new pictures even. Oh, these pictures kind of look all messed up. But yeah, here's a fresh one. Yeah, fresh pictures in November. So yeah, these guys, I don't know, it's kind of hard to make them follow the rules of the rest of the Sarracenia habitats, being this is Florida and we're kind of an exception down here. But yeah, maybe we'll see some more of these. Alright, today's video is like a mashup from 2 different days because I had to learn things. In most of this video you'll see me calling this plant something else. But this is Carpiferous coriumbosus, or the Pinelands chafehead they call it. Those cute purple flowers. Yeah, that's a nice one. But it looks like a Liatris. So, that's why I was making the mistake. And, you know, that's how we learn. But right next to it, there actually is a Liatris growing. That, I believe, is Liatris tenifolia, maybe? There's too many of them in Florida to get it all correct. Yeah. And the butterflies love these. And it's just a cool addition to see growing around with the Sarracenia and such. Here we got a cute little patch of these Liatris. Beautiful purple flowers. Yeah, they're all over the place here. And again, I'm thinking Liatris tenifolia, but I'll key it out so we can get the right thing. Maybe it'll focus. There we go. Gorgeous. And yeah, you know, if anybody instantly knows the species and I don't, feel free to correct me in the comments. Had to take advantage of the good lighting here. Another Carpiferous bloom. Love that purple. Whoop! Oh, it's now some kind of bug I pissed off. Yeah, these are a little bit fresher than the last site we were at. Oh, mosquitoes everywhere. Maybe they're pollinating. Alright, on we go. Oh, here we are in the muddy pond next to an alligator slide. It's probably get eaten. But I'm just starting to get into these sunflowers, the whole Asteraceae family. Some confusing shit. I'm an orchid guy, so it's kind of hard to get my brain out of that. But we'll key this guy out. But yeah, that's a big, big inflorescence right there. And nice soft pink color. I like it. Whoa! And look who's hanging out. Check out the big green praying mantis. Oh, let's see if we can focus. There he is. Look at his little googly alien eyes. Oh, that's cool, guys. Yeah, he's sitting here waiting for some dinner. Heh. Hi. Alright, I didn't have a proper end to that video, so gonna make one at the house here. We're in my backyard. I just wanted to show you something cool from the orchid collection. Look at this guy. Now I know basically all of my videos are of plants in the wild, but I'm gonna start doing things about my own plant collection here at home too, because I got a lot of weird shit growing. This guy right here is a species of bulbophyllum orchid. He is called Bulbophyllum Jacobsonii. And look at that thing, man. That's just too cool. Looks like a squid. Now, bulbophyllum orchids will really push the measure of what a flower can actually be. Because, like, it doesn't really make sense. Like, what the hell's going on here? You know, why does it look like this? What's it trying to attract? Most bulbophyllums smell like rotten meat, or like armpits, or like shit, usually, to attract flies as pollinators. But this guy doesn't smell too bad. But it's always fun to try to figure out the trick of how these orchids get pollinated. You can't even really see an opening there. But if I can do this, there's a little hood that the insect would have to lift up and then go in there to pollinate the orchid, because the pollinia is hidden under that little mottled cap. Very cool. And it's really cool because the flower is damn near as large as the plant that it's coming from. And I got this guy growing on a tree fern mount. Been on there for a couple of years now. And pretty easy to grow bulbophyllum. Blooms in the wintertime. So yeah, Bulbophyllum Jacobsonii. Signing off. It's cold as shit outside here in Florida. Cold as shit being like 30 degrees. So I'm going back inside now. Try to make more videos for you guys more often. And stop being such a lazy asshole. Alright, signing off. Goodbye.